Paul, good to see you back. Newcastle United 1, Everton 1. Paul Dummett, you've cost us 2 points.
Wrestled them to the ground, no doubt about it. It was a penalty. Their goal was coming though. It was coming all the time. They hit the post. We looked a little rocky in defence all night. But I just don't know what to make of the game, to be honest, because of who we've got out injured. I thought, we could have won the game. I think we've dropped 2 points, but I don't think the performance was as bad as it has been in the past. I think that, we did fight, we did try, but again, we just lacked a bit of quality on the pitch because of the injuries.
Yeah, I know we did. We took the lead very well through Isak. Again, another good goal.
Yeah, brilliant goal. Everybody was screaming for him to lay it off to Jacob Murphy, who was, flying in the other side. But Isak's never going to pass when he's got the ball in the box like that, and he just took the defenders on and slotted it home nicely. But I just don't think we had enough shots. We were getting the ball on the edge of the box again and passing it wide instead of having to dig a goal, and it's getting really frustrating that now.
Yeah, it really, really is. Well, yeah, Dummett. Why is he wrestling at the floor?
Well, listen, it goes on all the time, and sometimes it gets noticed, sometimes it doesn't. But the way he manhandled him to the floor, it was right in front of us, and we could see straight away. It was, when play went on, we all said, sitting around me, that's a penalty. He's going to go back. VAR going to give it. And I knew as soon as he got to the screen, it's going to happen. I mean, Everton brought the ball forward as if they were going to take the penalty anyway. So I don't know what he's doing. It's one of those things in the box. But listen, he's never played for Donkey Moons, and he's come on at left back, and there was times he was getting the ball anyway and just static. He wasn't moving with it. He's just seemed to be panicking where to place the ball. And
we want to probably give Dummett a 1-year contract extension as well.
Listen, I think it's time we got rid of the older guard. Dummett's been a tremendous servant to the club, but that's nothing against him. But time has come now where that just proves, the Hall comes off and we've got Dummett to replace him, and he ends up giving a penalty away.
Yeah. Longstaff, shocking again.
Didn't get me started on him. Look, I know he's got a fan club out there all the time, but fucking hell, man, 5 times second half, I counted him, gave the ball away straight, like 2-3 yard passes. He's giving it away, wasted time. But he's untouchable. Look, Anderson came off. Is that because he's just come back from injury? He can't play 90 minutes. Fair enough. But I'd rather have one of the kids on the Longstaff.
Yeah,
I really would.
Absolutely, I would. Yeah, absolutely. Same here. Fulham Saturday. The fact is, Fulham will want a reaction after getting beat by Forest, so it's not going to be easy now for Saturday.
It's never easy going to Craven Cottage, is it? But they want to win. God knows what team we're going to put out. I don't know what injury Lewis Hall's got. He was feeling his ribs before half-time, but he came on and he did all right second half, and then it obviously got too much for him. But we need to be more clinical. There's just times we're getting that ball in the 18-yard box and nobody's taking a pop, and then we keep going out wide. Crosses come in. There's nobody taking a chance of getting on the end of it. But you know what? I think the lads out there tonight, they tried. There was a lot of younger lads in that team who got the chance tonight. But again, it's the same old with Longstaff. I do have to say though, I thought Dan Byrne was brilliant tonight.
He was, yes.
He put himself about superbly. Obviously, the disallowed goal for offside, and
shame.
A real shame. But he was much better tonight. Put some brilliant tackles in second half as well, right in front of me. But it's the same old Longstaff. The moves break down. As soon as he gets the ball, it breaks down.
Yep.
And something's got to be done about it, because he's just shite, Peter.
Absolutely. Thank you. Great to see you again. My co-host, Newcastle United 1, Everton 1. Paul Dummett, what are you doing?
Shite. Why would you want to put a ball against a team who are on the verge of getting 12 points deduction? Yep. Why? Just disappointing to throw the game away. And look, but the fact is as well, Fulham losing 3-1 to Forest, they'll be disappointed by Forest 1, because they're the rivals of obviously getting the points deduction, and just disappointing to throw the game away. Calvert-Lewin of all people, seriously.
Yeah, but took the lead, brilliant goal through Isak, the wee cut through.
Decent goal. Obviously I was in front of it, and just disappointing to lose the goal obviously good goal, and then obviously sitting back for a majority of the game, which was disappointing.
You try to look for that second, but Longstaff, shite again.
I don't know why he doesn't fake an injury, because that's what I would do if you're playing shite, because the way he's been playing these past few games is just disappointing, man. You've got Willock. I would have started Willock over him. But it's just disappointing, man.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, penalty. Why he's done it resting to the floor, and we were apparently going to give this guy another contract extension. Bugger off is all I can say.
I'm not complaining of how long it was, because it was right in front of us.
He apparently wrestled to the floor.
Exactly. What's the point, man? I mean, it's just born idleness. It really is.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, safe. Fulham next week. It's not going to be easy now. Consider Fulham will want a reaction.
Fact is as well, if you get beaten for a team like Forest, and now the Forest have got a bit of quality than Fulham, but Fulham might have a reaction. But we need to step up and just batter them, as I always say, because considering we should have a bounce back on the Saturday, but tonight's just been disappointing.
Absolutely is. Well, match review and player ratings will be interesting tomorrow. Okay, Shaw, Newcastle United 1, Everton 1, in control of that game. Paul Dummett, what are you thinking of?
Question is, we were in control of the game, because
I thought we were.
We've still got to do a lot more around the box, in my opinion. I had a funny feeling about this game tonight. I went Newcastle would win 2-1. You know, we'll get a 1-0 lead. Good finish from Isaac.
Great goal.
But, you know, our problem is it's not just down to the injuries. It's down to the inconsistency around the box. You know, we're not working the keeper enough. You know, John Pickford's probably had one of his quieter nights up here. He has, unfortunately. And, you know, the second half, in my opinion, we've thrown it away.
Yeah, we had a chance. We did hit the post. Barnes unlucky just to fire it over the bar. Yeah. Was the second goal, did they get the decision right?
Is that the penalty?
No. When Ben put it in, did he get the offside right?
Again, from your sort of... It looks close, to be honest. I'm not going to say yes or no at the end of the day. The goal's been chalked off, but it would have been, you know, a very important goal had we got it, because I think then we would have taken control of the game. Yep. The reason why I say we didn't, because we were making so many daft decisions, you know, like I say, around the box. Sometimes not taking the shot first time, just taking too many touches. When midfield looks, well, non-existent, and at the back, you know, we're panicking, you know, we're not doing the basic things, and you know, we're inviting Everton on, and second half you've got to give them a little bit of credit that they've actually come out and had a go, and for their efforts have probably got a deserved point. I don't think they deserve to win the game, mind. You know, you could say we had, you know, chances here and there. They also hit a post, Everton. Yeah, you mentioned we hit a post, but it's just, you know, I'm just so deflated, and like I'm lost for words that we've managed to throw this game away. And it would have been important that we got a clean sheet, because we don't keep many anymore.
No, we don't.
We concede stupid goals, and you know, there's going to be questions asked, because, you know, if we are to be taken seriously for a European spot at the end of the season, well, at this rate we're not going to get it, because at home this season we've dropped silly points. Tonight against Everton we've dropped points against Bournemouth, and we've also dropped points against Luton. There's probably been many more, and for me it's not acceptable. Yes, you can talk about injuries, but at the minute that's also becoming an excuse. These are called professional footballers, you know. They should be able to see a game out like this against Everton, who are struggling at the wrong end of the league.
Yep, Dummett giving away the penalty, and we're talking about giving this guy another contract. Bugger off is all I can say.
Well, it's one of them, but you know, before Paul Dummett even comes on, you talk about trying to be in control of the game. Well, if that's the case, we should be at least 2 or 3-0 up, because we've had chances. We just haven't taken the one in many that we were given. And we've been taught a footballing lesson again, you know, that at home you can't be complacent, because if you're complacent in this league, it doesn't matter how poor a side is, and we know Everton are poor, they've nicked a point. You know, we've had games like that where we've gone away from home, we've probably been really bad, and we've come away with something. So, you know, it's happened to us. It's just really frustrating that we just can't seem to see out a game against sides that are, you know, worse off in the league. And okay, we've got a slice look against West Ham. fair play for the fight back, and we won 4-3. We could be standing here with potentially only picking up 2 points at home. A draw against West Ham, a draw tonight, or even worse.
Could be Longstaff shite again.
Well, Sean Longstaff at the minute's non-existent, doesn't do anything anymore.
Why does Eddie keep playing him?
Because he's his favourite. He needs to be changed, he needs to be subbed a lot earlier in games, but it's not just that, like, there needs to be some sort of freshening up for the next game. I know people will say, well, we haven't got the squad, we haven't got this, we haven't got that. Well, at the end of the day, I go back that they are professional footballers. Eddie Howe, yes, he makes the calls, but we've got players there on the bench that, would want the minutes, and looking at the Fulham result tonight, I mean, they've lost.
They'll want a reaction. And this Nuggets is going to be a little bit harder.
This is what I'm saying.
I'm down there.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can go down there and get something. We need a reaction ourselves.
We do.
But it's going to be a tough game because it's away from home. And like I say, Fulham, they'll want the reaction because they've lost to Nottingham Forest. And it's just, I'm just generally frustrated that, we've thrown this game away. And, like I say, it probably feels more like a defeat than a draw, if I'm honest. It does because we were 1-0 up for so long. But we know that 1-0 is only a slender lead in this division. And like I say, doesn't matter how you look at it, it's the 2 points drop there, and we should be coming away with all three.
Yeah, we should be. Lawrence, Newcastle United won, Everton won, pretty much in control of that game. Paul Dummett, what are you doing?
Exactly. I mean, the guy's done all right when he's played this season against Man City and Man United. I just don't know what is going on through his head throughout that, especially when we've got VAR these days, because yes, the ref might have missed it, but VAR, that's what it's there for. And yeah, definitely a penalty.
And we apparently want to give this guy another year. Bugger off.
I mean, he's probably going to have to fill in if Lewis Hall's
I really hope not, because Dummett hasn't got pace there.
He's out injured. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Got a lead, great goal through Isak. Did well to cut right in. Said Pickford, no chance.
Yep, great from me, Isak. Beat Tarkowski. It was a good ball from Barnes as well. Nice finish from him. You wouldn't be surprised if he got to 20 goals in the league for us. The first guy to do it in Shearer 20 years ago. Well, in the Premier League.
Yeah, absolutely. Couple of opportunities in the second half. Hit the post. Barnes lucky just over the bar. But then penalty. I think it's going to be a penalty when the referee gets him under there. But why are you wrestling someone to the floor like that?
Exactly. Like again, as I said, you don't know what is going on through his head for him to have done that.
Yeah, absolutely. Longstaff shite again.
He was. I mean, we're gonna have to. Hopefully, he needs to come out and
just take him out of the team.
Exactly. I've said it before, and just get. I was hoping the international break would have helped Longstaff, but
it hasn't.
It hasn't. Nope.
I'm getting sick of slow build-up play from him, and by the time the play-up is gone, it's gone.
Yeah, I mean, Anderson's been better than him the last couple of games.
Did well today. I thought Burnett's centre-back was really good today.
Yes, my man of the match for us.
Yep, absolutely. Seamus' goal was disallowed.
It was. I mean, I tell you what, that is so harsh. I mean, yeah, he's like slightly offside, but it's all those decisions. Like, I think was it just his hand in an offside position that disallowed it?
It's stupid that if they're giving it for that.
Exactly. I mean, they need to look at that in the summer. I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean, it's not the reason we. I would have been more comfortable, but it's not the reason we're through. The game away, but yeah, they need to look at changing the rule.
Yeah, absolutely. Fulham next week. It's going to be a little bit harder now because Fulham will want a reaction.
Well, the one last couple of home games 3-0, but then again went down to Craven Cottage and won our last 4 occasions there. So I'm hoping that works in our favour. With Fulham, they could be wanting reaction, but then at the same time, they conceded 6 goals in the last 2 games against sides in the relegation battle. Yep. So, hopefully we'll look to take advantage of that. I mean, I'm not expecting an easy game, but hopefully we can get another win down at Craven Cottage.
Hopefully we can. Thank you.